David Sanchez, first of all, how are you, buddy? Excited about the season?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, great to be here. Wasn't the kickoff we were expecting, hoping a little closer, but yeah, football's back.
Well, let's talk about that because Cody Fajardo said we were here to show them what the 2024 Montreal Alouettes were all about. You know, maybe some people thought last year's Grey Cup was a fluke. Didn't seem so on Thursday night, did it?
And I don't know that Cody has this, chip on his shoulder. Nobody believes in me, and then maybe that's what motivates Cody. I'm not sure, but he does everything that Jason Moss is his quarterback coach and offensive coordinator, head coach, obviously. He was a teammate of mine at Oregon in college and in Edmonton. He's a smart guy, but he demands a lot. I think if I was, a quarterback, he's a guy that would be tough to play for, his expectations. But Cody seems to take it all in and deal with it, and he executes the offense the best way that he can. I don't think Cody's the most talented quarterback in the league, but he is a gamer, and I think, people are probably going to continue to doubt him. But as long as he keeps on winning, and this is a tough place to win, and if he does that, he can silence everyone. But I'm a little surprised by this result.
And, let's talk about the other side of the football. And it was interesting. We had your BFF for life, Milt Stegall, on the show yesterday to preview the season. Right. And we were going to ask him about the Blue Bombers. He seemed somewhat reluctant to talk about them, even though, according to FanDuel, they're still the favorites to win the Grey Cup.
Yeah.
How do you see the Blue Bombers, especially after that performance on Thursday night?
They don't seem explosive. And that's the thing. Watching tonight, I thought that going into it, they don't seem as fast. You hear about teams getting older, and Wally Bonner used to say, I want to cut guys or move on from guys a year early rather than a year late. And, they have some older guys in this team. And tonight, there's a bunch of guys in Montreal that not a lot of people know.
Right.
And there's a lot of star power on Winnipeg. But those guys in Montreal that folks don't know, they're tall, they're fast, they're long, they're young, and those guys really seem to have their way with especially the Winnipeg receivers. So Kenny Lawler being out, that was a big deal. He went out in I think second quarter probably he went out, and they just didn't have any speed or any explosiveness.
I wanted to switch gears a little bit. Again, your guy Milt and me, always on the Vernon Adams train. We're the conductors, okay? I really believe in Vernon Adams, and, FanDuel has him as the favorite to win MOP this year. Yeah. Are you a believer as well, David Sanchez?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I always say, so here's the description of Vernon, another Oregon guy who I've obviously watched him for a long time.
Absolutely.
In a small space, a 3x5 area, no one has more quickness in the CFL in the last 10 years in the quarterback position than Vernon Adams. He is explosive and electric in that little area. He's not a long strider fast, but in that area. So he's really tough to get down, which for a quarterback, that's the most important. He's got a big arm down the field. So, and then playing indoors, I think it makes a difference as well. So VA's had a special skill set, has now finally come together, and he should be the MOP. And by the way, if Milt is not high on the Bombers, that's the issue, because he's a homer. And, he's got a street named after him. But here's the thing. I'm going to ask one more question, okay? I've been to Winnipeg 50 times.
Yeah.
I've been with Milt 30 times.
Yeah.
You've been there.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen Milt Seal Drive? I haven't seen it. Where is it?
You land, and then as you're heading downtown, you pass it. Like, you go right by it on the way downtown. It's in between the airport and Polo Park Shopping Center.
Is there a tent city set up there? Because I've never seen it.
I don't know how it's looking these days. I've been back to the Peg for a while, but it's a beautiful street, and he deserves it.
Yeah, he does deserve it.
Yeah, he deserves it. Hey, you were great, buddy. We're looking forward to having you on all season long. And, of course, we've got more football coming up all weekend long. We got Tabby Stamps. That's one of your former teams, buddy.
Go back to Calgary.
That is going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, the Elks moved their game to the afternoon on Saturday to stay away from that Oilers game. I thought that was a smart thing. And then we finish off with Vernon and the Argos. It's going to be interesting.
I think Dunnigan's playing quarterback for the Argos.
That'll be Sunday, wrapping up week 1 in the CFL.